This is an upgrade. I mean, these are nice looking seats. Either preserve your brand new truck or update your old truck. Cover those seats that have got some stains on it. These are high quality at a reasonable price. Got the Amazon link below in the description, but boy, these really upgrade the truck. This right here comes in this handy case, and easy to follow instructions, and we'll go through that. But it goes right in the car. Nice looking, classy looking seats. It doesn't affect the airbags. And we'll show you how this is. These seat covers are going to help, and it's going to maintain the classy look of the vehicle. They're both for front and back. I think you're not going to worry about somebody spilling their coffee or their beverage, or the ketchup from their fast food Happy Meal or something like that. So these seats are going to help.
Okay, this is what you get. The instructions, which are easy to follow. The seat covers, which are in vacuum sealed bags, and they're all in there, the front and the back.
And yeah, that's no problem. Just cut it way up top. All right, so here we go. We're going to put it in like that. It's around like that. So that's that. There we go. Now we'll do the same thing to the other seat. So it goes on there real nice. What you're going to do is you're going to slide this under that crease like that, and then when you get it back there between the two cushions, it's going to go like that so it doesn't come back through, but you're not going to see this, which is kind of nice. This move does take a little dexterity, so here I am pushing it in, and then this is by feel. You're going to have to do this, but I can feel I'm behind the cushions. There's no way that's coming back out unless you manually do it. So that's kind of nice. That's nice and secure in there. That's nice. You can't see those chucks in there because they're behind here, and the full circle's right here, so it can't pull back through. That's nice.
These are the hooks that we pre-installed earlier. We're going to hook these on the bottom of the seat. There's multiple holes there. You can put these in. Just make sure you don't hook them to any movable device. Here I found 2 holes from the manufacturer, and it was pretty easy to find. You just kind of have some dexterity and get up under there and take a look.
So you got these clips here. So here's how the front seat's gonna go on like this and wrap around like that. We'll show you how that looks from the back. Clip and clip. That's pretty simple. Okay, so I'm doing the second seat here, and there is a point here I want to definitely point out. So you got this little edge here on the seat, and you want to make sure that fits in there as snug as possible. But what you want to do on this side, I kind of had it just like that. Oh, that's nice. But you really want to push it in and under so that kind of crimps in there, and that looks like a nice full custom seat there. Let's do the back seat. Okay, so the back seat instructions aren't quite as clear, but it's real simple. So you kind of want to put them in place. There's Velcro right here, so that's how that's going to go. But so you see how I kind of tentatively have that on here. But we're going to add the truck real quick. It's going to go right here, and we know how to do that from before. Okay, so this is out, and this is ready to be connected. So push the chuck in. You can raise the seat here. Actually, that helps out. And push it in so it gets stuck. And you can kind of see how that works here. This is actually good for the front. That's kind of how it looks. So it gets kind of stuck in there. We'll push this in. All right, lift this whole thing up. I mean, in the bottom, it doesn't look great. It's kind of how the sausage is made. But then when you put your seat down, let's get this under here. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Shove that down there. So that looks good, good protection. So on this side, this is essentially the same thing. So we'll put the seat up a little bit, even though it doesn't really need it. Stick the chuck in here, put that through, and stick this in there. There we go. Here we'll adjust this after we get it strapped. So we've got the chuck holding, we've got this coming through. So we're going to put this around just like we did over there, exactly. Now that's on. The only thing we need to do is kind of adjust it with this right here. So that's what we're going to do now. So push that in there. Stick this under here, and this is Velcro, so this is going to be nice and tight. So there's no Velcro sticking out there. You can just adjust this. Make it centered. Velcro, Velcro. Yeah, that looks good. So that's nice. When this comes up, you just unvelcro this. And you know, that's comfortable and secure. You know, kids dumping stuff. Also, you got these pockets back here, map pockets or what have you. Again, okay, for the back seat, you kind of want to lay it out how it's going to be sitting in your vehicle. You may have a little dust on yours. It kind of looks like scuffs, but it's not. It's just dust, so you can brush that off. But so we're going to want to go ahead and connect our chuck. So let's go ahead and do that. Right here, and right here. So we got 4 of those. Looks like we're going to have a lot of extra chucks, so I'll keep those handy. All right, here we go. But right here, you're just going to have the 2 chucks on the bottom, and everything else is the straps. Okay, so I got these. I'm just going to kind of essentially just put them in the general position. That's how it's going to be. And this one is going to be down here. So that's kind of generally how it's going to be. We will slide our chucks in. Kind of getting the hang of this now. And you got, I just connected that right there. So that goes like that. Go ahead and slide our chucks, get them stuck in there. You're going to kind of have to work around the other ones that are already in there. But here you go. Actually, you can get a good angle here. Push it in there like a jacket. And lift up. You don't want a reef on this. There we go. It took. You want to be gentle there. Again, like we did over there, we're going to pull this through. Up and around. On top. Put that in. And then we can adjust how it is. So, you got your seat belts out. Your seat belts are fully functional. There you go. Your back seat and front seats are covered. Okay, if you've got a Silverado, a GMC Sierra, Chevy truck, 2007 through 2025, these seat covers are a great addition. If you've got a new truck and you're trying to preserve your seats, or you've got an old truck with some seats with some stains or rips in them, and you're trying to get a new look. These are nice quality. $120 gets you the front seat. $180, which I recommend, gives you the full coverage protection for all your seats. So it's a great value. I've got the Amazon link in the description below. That's no additional cost to you. It just helps the channel if you use that. But thanks for watching. These are great seats. I think you're really going to like them.